Do you? Need this little one to go back to sleep so I can get ready for the day. Because it's 7:15 and you haven't settled since your 6 a.m. feed, have you, darling? Just been awake in your cot. Yeah. What are you doing? Oh, are you giving him his star? That's lovely, darling. Oh, that's really kind. He'll love that. Oh, and his teddy. Yeah, you give him his teddy then. That's really kind, darling. Well done. You need to go study and have your nappy changed because you're trying to ignore the situation, aren't you? Jolie? You need your nappy changed, darling. Deliberately trying to ignore me. You're trying to give him his dummy?
Yes.
He's already got one at the moment, darling. You've both got your dummies, haven't you? Are you trying to stroke him but you can't reach? Mummy, stroke him. He's awake, Joel. If you come round onto the bed, you'll be able to see him. Look. He's got his eyes open, hasn't he? I need to put those back in his room. You can't get in there with him. Be careful. No, be careful. You be gentle. Joel, you can't get in there with your brother. Come here, please.
Joel.
Jesus Christ. Come here, you little squish.
What?
Look, he's looking at you.
His bed. He doesn't get into your bed, does he?
No. This used to be your bed, but you're too big for it now. Oh, we're going. The eyes are going. Oh, is that a windy smile? I think he's going to sleep, Jolie. Oh, he was anyway. Good morning, guys. It's Monday. I don't even know what date it is at this point, but Steve goes back to work today, so I am having my first day alone with 2 under 2. Wish me luck. Yeah, I say 2 under 2. I mean, Joel's 2 in like 2 or 3 weeks time. So it's not like majorly 2 under 2, but I've still got 2 under 2 for a little bit. So yeah, so Steve's just had 3 weeks paternity leave. He did have 2 weeks, but he took an extra week last week because if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I was in hospital with Ruben for a week. When he was 10 days old, we got admitted because he caught bronchiolitis off his brother. So he needed a little bit of oxygen and we ended up being in for nearly a week. So that was the last week of Steve's paternity leave. So he ended up extending it by a week. So yeah, we need like a proper catch-up video soon, I feel, because yeah, so much has been going on. I'll do like a postpartum update or something like that. But at the moment, I don't really have time for that this morning because we are going out at 9:15 to meet a friend, taking Joel to a playgroup. So I am excited to get back into his weekday routine again, start doing things with him because obviously the last few weeks have been a proper whirlwind and we've been in no routine at all because we've just been having like family time. So this little one is, excuse the state on my bedside table, he hasn't really settled that well since his 6 a.m. feed. He's just been kind of laying in his cot, just chilling and making noises. So you did just go to sleep, didn't you? And now you've just woken up again, probably because I've started talking. Have you lost your dummy? So I'm still breastfeeding twice a day, mainly at night time, but he's mainly formula fed. So yeah, he has his last feed about 11:30-ish. And Steve normally does that, and then Steve will, so I can get into bed a bit earlier. And then obviously now Steve's back at work, I'll be doing all the night feeds. So I will feed him about, he woke up at 2:50, so I fed him then. He was back down by 3:20, so we were up for about half an hour. And then I think I heard him at 5:20, but he went back to sleep. So he woke up again like bang on 6 for his next feed, and we've just been awake since then. There was no point me going back to sleep because by the time he's fed it was 6:30, and then yeah, I'd have to get up at like 7 anyway because Joel would be awake and whatever. So Steve's just gone downstairs with Joel. I feel like on the days Steve's working from home, it's not going to be as hard because Steve can literally watch Joel downstairs while I sort me and Ruben out for the day until he logs in at 9 o'clock. So it works out quite well, and I think he's going to work from home this morning. So really, this isn't an accurate representation of what a day in the life with 2 under 2 alone is like, but it's fine. Like, Steve still can't, he's still working, so he can't help me. He can just help me till sort of like 9 o'clock. But it's the days that he's manager on duty and he has to go into the office, which is 2 days a week, that it's going to be more of a rush to get everyone ready and get out the house, because we're always out and about doing stuff in the morning. I can't stay in, we just go insane. So yeah, I'll probably vlog one of those days as well, so you can see how different it is and how much more chaotic it is. But anyway, I made sure, because I have really bad anxiety last night about today on my own with them. I think it's just being out and about with them as well. So I'll let you know how that goes in a bit. Are you okay, Bubba? He keeps spitting his tummy out. I think he's hungry again. He cluster feeds in the morning sometimes. Anyway, so I showered last night. Normally I shower in the morning, but I just thought I'm not risking it. So I showered last night. So I'm gonna put some makeup on, do something with my hair while Steve's downstairs with Joel. I think Steve's gonna give Joel his breakfast. And then I'm going to get both boys dressed and take Joel from Steve, and we will get out of this house and start our day. And I'll take you guys along with us. So, wish me luck. I can't believe Ruben is 3 weeks old already. Just over 3 weeks old now, actually. It's just gone so fast, and I knew it would because I think you're more aware of it the second time. But yeah, it's gone so fast. Makes me sad. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready for the day, so catch you guys in a bit.
So you kissed a girl just 'cause you wanted to. Thinking about what you made her do. She started doing her hair and makeup, oh, just for you. Only because you kissed a girl when you wanted to. You think you're young and smart, got no responsibility in this world. But if you're young and smart, you should know better. Don't get laid back 'cause you're not that cool.
Okay, this is where it gets stressful. Ruben is screaming and we've got to go in 15 minutes. I've still got to get Joel dressed. Just grabbing something out the bathroom. I've managed to put a few curls in my hair, but it's only taken me 10 minutes. Let's pick him up and sort him out because he is screaming. I don't know what's wrong with him. He's had a feed, he's had a nappy change, he's had a burp. You just want a cuddle, don't you, you little koala? Right, let's pick you up. Did you just want a cuddle? Well, you need to go and get your brother dressed because we're going to be late. Have you got hiccups? Is that the problem? Right, let me just do her teeth. Don't you throw your head back, mister. Oh my god, right, okay, so we're in the car. We are only 10 minutes late. So it definitely could have been worse. Oh my god, Joel, there's a massive tractor over there. He's obsessed with tractors and diggers at the moment. I really need to get a holder for my camera when I'm in the car because I just prop it up because I've got no holder, so you can't actually see me. Anyway, we're only 10 minutes late. I'm going to turn the aircon on because it's absolutely roasting and my postpartum sweats are out of control. It got really stressful actually when I was trying to get Joel ready to come out because I was trying to get Joel dressed. He'd done a poo. last minute. Like they always, why do toddlers always do that the second you're about to leave the house and you're running late and you're like, oh, why have you chosen now to do a poo? So I had to stop and change him, get him dressed, and I put Reuben down in his Moses basket, and Reuben was screaming. He just didn't want to be put down. I think he's overtired, so he's now gone to sleep in the car seat because he hadn't slept properly since 6:30 this morning, and it's now like 9:30. So obviously newborns like just sleep all the time, so I think he was overtired. So yeah, he didn't want to be put down, so he was screaming. I was trying to get Joel dressed. Luckily Joel was cooperating because he knew the baby was crying. He's actually quite good with stuff like that. So yeah, that all got a bit stressful, and obviously I didn't vlog that because obviously I do like to keep it real, but in the moment, like, you're obviously dealing with your kids and you're not thinking, oh, I'm just going to set the camera up, you know. So yeah, so I didn't vlog that bit, but that's just a bit of reality for you. It hasn't been plain sailing this morning, and it's difficult when you've got two. I mean, it's hard enough with one to get out of the house sometimes, so when you've got two that are demanding your attention, it's difficult, especially because I feel so guilty for, like, because he's so Reuben's so tiny. I hate leaving him to cry. So not that I do, but obviously I had to for a few minutes while I got Joel ready. So yeah, I felt guilty about that, but Joel's just been out. I put Joel in the car first. I was like, who do I put in the car first? So I put Joel in the car first because the baby can't move if I leave the baby in the house. Whereas Joel, if I leave him unattended while I put Reuben in the car, who knows what he's going to do. So I put Joel in the car first, and then he was going, baby, and asking for his brother. It was so cute. So yeah, they're both in the car. We made it. I feel like we've massively forgotten something. I feel like it's going to be something really obvious as well. But I've checked, and I've got all of Reuben's, I've got his feed. He should only need one feed while we're out. Sod's law, he will end up needing two, and I'll have to leave early. But I've got one feed with me, so I don't think he's due another one till about 11 o'clock, and this playgroup finishes at 11:30, so he should be fine. It should just be fine with one feed. But I just forgot how unpredictable the newborn days are. Like, some days they'll literally be cluster feeding. They'll decide to start cluster feeding while you're out and about, and obviously where I'm not breastfeeding, like I don't have enough milk to satisfy him, because it's dried up quite a lot now. So I do need formula with me all the time. So yeah, you just never know, do you? Like, I was in Primark the other day and I had to stop and feed him, and he wasn't actually due for another hour. So they're just really unpredictable in these first few weeks. I remember from having Joel. So yeah, I've got that. I've got nappies for both of them. I've got wipes for both of them. I've got a snack and a drink for Joel, and I've got a snack and a drink for me. So yeah, I'm hoping we haven't forgotten anything. But I guess we will wait and see when we get there. So yeah, I'm just driving to my friend's now. I'm going to park at my friend's, and we're going to walk up with the prams. She's actually due her second baby in, I think, about 3 or 4 weeks now. Yeah, she's got about 4 weeks to go, I think, maybe a bit less, but she had her first baby early, so she could be early with this one as well. So then I'm not going to be the only one with 2 under 2 anymore, which yeah, I'm quite happy about. I can't wait for I've got a few of us in our group that are they're pregnant again, so I'm excited for them to join me in the 2 under 2 club. Although by the time they have their babies, I think our firstborns would have just turned 2, so I think they will just miss the 2 under 2 club. But at least I won't be the only one with 2 kids when we go on days out and stuff, so it will just be nice to have someone else in the same situation as well. So yeah, I'm literally about 2 minutes away from my friend's house. We're going to park there and walk up to playgroup with the prams, and yeah, I will catch you guys in a bit. Guys, I've survived my first outing with 2 of them on my own. Technically I wasn't really on my own because I was with my friends who have children, so I had some support there. So if I had to run off after Joel, like, my other friend was there to watch the baby. So this playgroup was really good, actually. They had like little bouncers to put your babies in, which was really good. So I put Reuben in there, and he was just quite happy bouncing around in there. And then I could kind of watch Joel as well. So it worked out really well. So I think we're going to go again next week, because things like that I can take both of them to, that it's just going to be easy and it's not too like structured in case Reuben kicks off. I think that's fine, and it was only £2 and they got like a snack and stuff as well. So we're going to go again next week with my friend. Yeah, so we just had a nice little walk back to hers, took about 25 minutes. So we've had a nice pram walk today. Ruben's going to start kicking off. They are both due nappy changes desperately, so I'm going to go in. It's going to be a conveyor belt. We're going to do one after the other with nappy changes, and then I'm going to try and put Ruben down in the Moses basket and make Joel's lunch, and then Joel's going to go for a nap. Because Steve's working from home, he can stay here. Joel will be napping, so he won't be disturbing Steve. And then I'm going to go to Aldi with Ruben because we've been away for the weekend, so we didn't do our food shop on Saturday. So we desperately need to do the food shopping, and we're not going to have time tonight. So I'm going to go to Aldi. Yes, darling, let's go inside. I need to make a shopping list, and I'm hoping I've got enough time to make a list and go to Aldi while Joel naps. Okay, I'll get you out. Right, I'm going to go and do their nappies, make Joel some lunch, and hope that Ruben doesn't kick off. So Ruben is currently in his Moses basket. He's been kicking off because he's due a feed. Done Ruben's nappy. I'm going to do your nappy after lunch because yours wasn't as bad. And I'm desperately trying to make Ruben a feed and prep Joel's lunch. No, don't touch the kettle, darling. Ruben is kicking off. I can hear him trying to... Mummy's rushing. Mummy is rushing, isn't she? Getting stuff everywhere. Going as fast as I can because I want to feed him while you're eating, because that would be the easiest thing. You're going to eat your satsuma. I think this is the time where I'm going to have to wear Ruben in a sling, or I prep Joel's lunch the night before and have it ready in the fridge, and then I can just get it out when he's due. No, leave that there because I need to put your cheese straw in. And this is the juggling act that it's going to be from now on. Hooray! Fast asleep. Hopefully you'll stay like that. Uh-oh, did someone wake up? Did someone wake up and just realise they're in the middle of the supermarket? Oh dear. Gonna be a good boy when Mummy finishes. I've got like 2 more things to get. You're gonna be a good boy. Look at all this dry skin on your head, mister. Okay guys, that actually went okay. Ruben was fine the whole way round. Just one minor kick off at the till because I stopped pushing the trolley, so I'm really sweaty. It's so hot in this car. Yeah, so that is my first food shop with a newborn done. I never did it with Joel, mainly because we were like still kind of in lockdown, so Steve just went because it was easier, because I didn't think Joel would like the queues very much. So yeah, we're gonna go home now. I think he's gone back to sleep. I'm gonna go home, put the shopping away. Joel will probably nap for another hour because it's 2 o'clock now. He normally naps till about 3, and then when he wakes up we are going to walk up to the post office because I've got like 3 Boohoo parcels and a H&M parcel to return. So yeah, we're gonna go and do that. Hop into Iceland, which is next door, because they didn't have any broccoli in Aldi for some reason. So I'm gonna grab some broccoli in Iceland and then just see where the day takes us. I might stop at the park, let Joel have a run around. But yeah, I'll catch up with you guys when Joel wakes up. So I've just put Ruben in his Moses basket and I've come to get this little one up from his nap. Hi. Should we go to the shop? Should we go to the shop? It's my little baby boy. Should we go to the shop? I love you. I love you. So weird that it's not just me and you anymore. We're gonna go to the shop, take Mummy's parcels back. Should we take your ball and you can go in the park? You see him? Wow, he's actually transferred for once in his life. He stayed asleep, hasn't he? Shh, yeah, we have to go shh because he's sleeping. Yeah, you're so cute. Uh-oh, I think he's gonna wake up. We need to change his nappy in a minute, don't we? Up. We'll get him up in a minute, darling, because we're going to go in the pram. Should we go and get you a drink? Come on then, monkey. The baby? Who's in there? Baby, and what's he doing? Is he sleeping? Should we get him out in a minute?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. No, I don't think he's done a poo-poo, darling, but we do need to change his nappy. You be gentle. Yeah, he's done wee-wees. We definitely need to change him. Oh, careful. Oh.
You dropped one. It's down there, look.
Oh.
Seen it? Look at it.
I've just set the pram up ready to go to the shop, and Ruben's just started crying, and Joel's run over to the Moses basket going up, like wanting me to get him up. It's literally the cutest thing ever. Should we get him up? Mummy, get him up. Oh, you are so kind. Let's get him up and do his nappy. Are you holding his hand?
Mommy.
You want Mummy to hold his hand? Right, let's get him up. Oh, Joel, that is so lovely. Oh my God, I'm literally going to cry. Are you looking after him? He's stolen his brother's dummy and he's trying to climb in the pram. That's your brother's dummy, isn't it? You're giving him to your brother. That's really kind, darling. Right, I'm going to leave them in here till Joel's in the pram and then I'm going to remove them. I just don't want him to get offended. Come on then, in the pram, mister. Let's go. And you say bye-bye to Daddy. Daddy's working, isn't he? Literally, I feel like I'm driving a bus with this. It is a lot heavier. The Egg's normally a really light pram, but this is really heavy with both units on. Yeah, Mummy feels like she's driving a bus, doesn't she? Right, let's see if you two can both not kick off on the way to the post office. Oh my God, I tell you what, this is an excellent postpartum workout. How heavy this pram is. Oh my God, I'm trying to push it up the hill and it's actually so heavy. I can't cope with it not being a single. Just think of the thighs. Yeah! I love how he yells. Jolie, come here. Don't go in with your socks on. Yeah, the hose is off, isn't it? We just got back from the post office. I'm going to sit in the garden and Joel is going in his paddling pool. Steve set his computer up there to work from home today, but I don't think he's actually sat out here at all. Oh, Daddy's turned the hose off, darling. You had to go and ask him to turn it back on. My makeup has sweated off. It's so hot today. Yeah, it's literally so hot. All my freckles have come out. But yeah, I think we're just going to chill out here till dinner time. It's 20 to 5 now, so I'm probably going to start dinner about 5:30. So we'll probably just spend some time out here for an hour, won't we, monkey? What's the matter? Do you want me to take your socks off? Yeah, you go for a splash. You take your socks off. You little monkey. Oh, come here, put your leg back up. Good boy. Other one. Other one. Good boy. You go for a splash. You go for a splash. Is it cold? Oh dear. I don't think you can go in there, honey. I think it's a bit small. You'll break it. You used to go in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you were tiny. Can you be that tiny again, please? I miss it. My little baby. Mwah. Joel, have you done a poo-poo? Do we need to go and change you? Oh, it's all going on. This one's kicking off. This one's done a poo. Oh no! Oh my baby. Right, I'm going to wind him. Oh my God, we've survived the day. It's 5:15, so Steve's just finished work. So he's just out in the garden with Joel, kicking his football around. And I'm obviously here with Ruben because he doesn't like being put down at this time of day. So this is when I feel a bit guilty because I have to say to Joel, look, Mummy's just sorting your brother out and then I'll be with you. But I hate doing it because he's so used to just me and him. But I'm sure obviously once Ruben gets a bit older and hopefully less needy, because obviously the newborn phase, they always want cuddles. So hopefully when he gets a bit less needy, it will get easier. But that was my first day with 2 under 2 on my own. And obviously once, I'm not going to show you the bedtime routine because we don't have a routine at the moment with him. So it just kind of throws Joel off a little bit. But once we have a routine for him, I will show you how I deal with both of them on my own on the 2 nights a week that Steve works late. but I think we're a way off that yet, like at least a month or so. At the moment it's just a complete shit show. It's yeah, been really stressful the nights that I've been doing it alone, because he just won't be put down. But yeah, as soon as we've got a routine, I will film that for you guys. But thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.